Fresno State's head coach told me pregame, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Fresno State will kick it off and we will be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field in many situations. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He's got the tight end. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. That's caught. It's Grove. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose on the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
You know, it's always a good idea, getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches into big plays.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. And the Bruins in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Moving out to the right. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack. They get the huge loss on that play.
Throwing, Iamaleava.
Oh, you got to catch that.
Pass will bring up 4th down.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back, coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
Martin will throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the big fella to the corner. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
And, man, you see it so many times, man. These crossing routes, it doesn't matter if it's zone or if it's man. Like zone, you find the hole. Man, you run away from guys. And if you put the ball on the money, just like the QB did right there, that's what happens. The yards after the catch, man. You can keep going. Guys are so spread out, and you can make big plays on this offense.
Fresno State right back to the line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own.
Like the fucking ball. They're throwing this shit in this game too. Man. I can't do shit, yo.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Yeah.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And now they'll try it again after the inexplicable delay of game penalty. Second and goal again. Martin back to pass. Looking for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so faster after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
Shit.
Off play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it along the sideline. Flying out to the left. He is in. Touchdown, Bruins. That was a lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he's not going to take the touchback. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wants to change this route. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go through.
Fires and picked off.
Oh boy. And good. That ain't good.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Wide receiver going in motion. Snags it, and he's open. The 20. Touchdown, Bruins. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to adjust the pattern. Martin will throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Third down play from the gun. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's got it on the outside. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
He's not afraid to go deep. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
They've got a 1st down here to open the period. From the red zone, looking for a man. On a little time, lets it go. This time he's got his man. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Making side adjustments here. Martin back to pass. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down.
And what a good job by the pass rush, getting to the QB and putting the lick on him as he's throwing the football. That's what you want. It doesn't matter about sacks. You got to get quarterback hits.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play action, Iamaleava.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Iamaleava unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Bruins moving quickly to the line. Running inside. It's Knight. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play.
He's going to win the one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And we've
already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Looking for room. It's Knight. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. Fourth down, Iamaleava. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if they throw a play? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him and gets him to the ground with the sack.
You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Bulldogs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Might be calling a hot route. Martin will throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to take off. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature.
Makes a deep grab. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. We all love the quarterbacks with the big arms and the big throws, but getting that protection set properly is so huge.
And I think the quarterback just had so much confidence that he was going to be picked up. He didn't freak out. He was so poised, knowing that those big fellas up front, they had it all taken care of.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Looking to throw on third and goal. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in the window. Good pass defense.
And this one is perfect. And they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. to the air on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And that's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for a deflection.
So now it's 2nd and long. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. There he goes to the right. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Martin back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Sometimes you're just living right. You put the ball in jeopardy in the middle of traffic, and he makes the grab off the defense, trying to get behind the defense. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
That was a free play.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Quarterback may change this route. From the gun. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Intercepted, a first half turnover.
Oh shit, what the hell is this?
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Throwing, Iamaleava. Makes the grab on the left. Crosses the 30. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Bruins are in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
That should have been
Talk about versatility at the running back spot. You got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
From the gun on third down, Iamaleava. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. Iamaleava to throw for it on fourth. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, I coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and 1. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone.
And that's exactly the response you want now from your defense. Your offense just turns the football over, puts you in a really bad spot. Great job being ready on 1st down. Playing the pass, now forcing a 2nd down. You want to force the field goal here. Obviously the bad field position, but the defense responds on 1st down.
And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Dead center perfect. That brings them to within 1. And that'll do it here in the 2nd quarter. Halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They put points on the board in the 1st half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Dang, that's
my
unfortunate.
God,
I wish I could
missed
say I've
that.
never seen that before, but I've seen Reese run routes. You know, when we go to all these different stadiums and call these games, we'll go on the field and do a spin session before the game. That looked just like Reese Davis.
Martin will throw it. He'll take the deep shot. It's caught. Hits the crease. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever. The offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20.
Blue 22.
Leaves it with the running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And they stop him there with a tackle for a loss. And how about the run defense in this football game? A lot of coaches, man, they talk about it. Coming into a game, first thing we have to do is stop the run. Both these defenses so far have been up for the challenge.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his
Drop
hands.
that?
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this 2nd half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get in an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes a play.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Iamaleava. Oh, they're after him. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It'll be third and long. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava working the big fella downfield and outside. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
The offense changing the play. Martin back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Freeman. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Wants to throw it again. Finds us back in the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking for the score. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bruins. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick six. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense, for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Martin will throw it. Zings it complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Wants to throw on first down. Right down the middle. It's complete. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off-play action on first down. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Hits him with a stiff arm. Runs through a man, and he might have space. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark him right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats of what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll test the right side. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's got it again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Man, that's good plays back-to-back, getting him on the ground. And I tell you what, just good job wrapping him up, not letting him get yards after contact and make your defense really have to work harder. Great job getting downhill, making tackles, and now you're set up pretty good. 3rd and medium, probably a passing situation. Nice physicality by this defense.
Martin back to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
And that's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. And after that stop by the defense, a productive drive here, a couple of first downs, maybe a score, and they could put this thing away. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Play fake, Iamaleava. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man, it's Thomas. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Stepping to the right. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. The give on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bruins heading quickly to the line. Hands it off on the counter. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. They've yet to convert on fourth down, though not for lack of trying. 0 for 3 so far. Let's see if they can get it done this time. Fourth down, Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Well, what a play by the defense. They're trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. What a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Let's see if this offense comes out slinging from the first play of the drive down late. He might want another play. Martin will throw it. Got the quick pass.
So you got to get that on the run.
There was nowhere to go.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Freeman. Oh, he's got some space. A big gain as he goes out of bounds on the last play before the 2-minute timeout. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Deep shot for the end zone. He just about.
Oh, he's double covered. Why are you going over there? Double covered.
I can't believe it. He had a chance to just end the game right there. If the defender makes the catch in the end zone, up a possession, this is ball game. But because he put it on the ground, this offense still has life.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Throwing, Iamaleava. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He almost had the pick, and that could have given him a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Oftentimes, as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
got enough for the first. Moving past the 25. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
Well, a lot of bad things happening on that play if you're on offense because, one, you lost yards, but two, you ran out of bounds. You've got the lead. You want to bleed this clock. It's one thing to lose yards, but stay in bounds. Just go down.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Martin back to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage downfield. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle. Back on the line. Make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So,
all right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Touchdown, Bruins. The defense takes matters into its own hands. The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And the ball slipped out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that is a roller coaster. We got the pick. Oh, no, we just lost it. Oh, no, we got it back. At the end of the day, the defense, David, still had it.
Yeah, and all you're trying to do is force turnovers, create plays. Nice job getting the interception. And listen, when you're running to the football, trying to block, that ball comes out. Nice job falling on it, creating the turnover.
Finds his man. It's Grove. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Yamaliava. Under fire. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. How about that shot into the end zone, and he makes the grab for the score.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Freeman. Racing down the left side. He's at the 20. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0. Nice play there by the offense, but still a ton of ground to make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point on. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going. It can build throughout the season.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Looking to throw. It's incomplete as the 2-pointer fails, and I guess unless they were concerned about games of chance, there wasn't really a reason to try to do that, but this game is over. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Justin? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.